Candace Owens, and I'm a big fan of you. I was a big fan of her, but she's obviously been going down this anti-Semitic bent. And through her, I'm kind of finding out about these other characters online, like Nick, for instance. I'm sure you've heard of him. And these people, they've been active for a long time, and it seems like they've just been ignored, which is working, but now they're kind of surging in popularity. Are they people you'd be willing to engage with and maybe shut them down in a way through a debate or something like that?
Hi guys, this is Sahar TV, and in today's video we'll see Charlie Kirk facing a question from the audience asking him, will you debate Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes about their anti-Semitic remarks? And this is what Charlie had to say in response. Let's watch.
Thank you for coming, Charlie. And I had a quick question about anti-Semitism online. Another question here they asked about Candace Owens, and I'm a big fan of you. I was a big fan of her, but she's obviously been going down this anti-Semitic bent. And through her, I'm kind of finding out about these other characters online, like Nick, for instance. I'm sure you've heard of him. And these people, they've been active for a long time, and it seems like they've just been ignored, which is working, but now they're kind of surging in popularity. And as someone who, I enjoy watching your debate.
Of course they're surging in popularity. They're talking against the Jews, the evil Jews. That's the trendy thing now. Sneeko also is using the same tactics. Andrew Tate, same tactics. Dan Bilzerian, same tactics.
Are they people you'd be willing to engage with and maybe shut them down in a way through a debate or something like that?
Well, I'm not going to debate Candace. But no, look, I'll debate anybody that shows up at our campus events first and foremost. But I do want to take what you say and extrapolate it, that there is a corner of the internet of people that want to point and blame the Jews for all their problems. Everybody, this is demonic and it's from the pit of hell. And it should not be tolerated, period. But it goes to a structural problem of an entire generation that has economic resentment. They don't own anything. They're not getting married. They're not having children. They're depressed. They're anxious. They're staring at their screens all day long. And if all of a sudden your extrapolation of all that is, well, it's the Jews' fault, that is sloppy and shallow thinking. And not only that, they say, oh, it's the Jews' fault. Okay, let's kind of play this out. Well, tuberculosis, that used to kill about 1 billion people. It's a group of Jewish scientists that came up with the antibiotic that cured tuberculosis. How about CPR, the MRI machine? There's over 500 million lives that were saved over the last 50 years because of people that were Jewish scientists that were working on things. They'll never say thank you to the Jews, but they'll always say shame on the Jews. It's weird how that works. And finally, they always blame the Jews for stuff.
That is a pretty good answer, I have to say. If somebody ever blames me of something like this, or the Jews, I'm going to bring up the MRI machines situation and how Jews cured some disgusting and disturbing diseases. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Charlie.
Jewish people are an ethnicity. So therefore, definitionally, you have people that are secular, orthodox, religious, that are all over the spectrum. You're trying to blame an entire ethnicity for a singular problem. Hold on, let's take a step back here. Instead of that, what could you possibly do in your own personal life to improve your own state of being? If you are blaming 0.02% of the world's population for all of your problems, that is not going to be good for your soul. It's not good for your psychology. It's not good for your future in any way, shape, or form. And so I would just say this, that any young person that goes into this hyper online brain rot, you are serving yourself over to your own demise. You are serving yourself into a suicide mission that will not make you happier and not make you healthier. Instead, here's what your attitude should be. Your attitude should be like, I can't own stuff, I got it, can't own a home, I'm not getting married, I don't know who to date. Said, wow, the challenges are immense. I'm going to now overcome all those challenges and go on an adventure. I'm going to prove everyone wrong. I'm now not going to be a victim. I'm going to be a victor. I'm going to dig deep. This is still a great country. This is a free country. I'm going to use my agency. I'm going to use my ability. And I'm not just going to go point in the corner and be like, I'm overweight because of the Jews. Women don't want to date me because of the Jews. How about this? As Jordan Peterson would say, sit up straight with your shoulders back, follow the rules for life, make yourself interesting, learn something new every single day. And instead of pointing at a small group of people and engaging in this brain rot, become a better person. You'll be a happier and healthier, more joyful and productive person.
Nah, it's the Jews. It's the Jews. The Jews did this, and the Jews did that, and the Jews control America, and the Jews destroy the planet, and they make the glaciers melt. That's the trendy thing to do. It's the Jews. All of it. 0.2% of the population. All of it is the Jews. Shut up. Shut up. Now listen. If you cherry pick and only choose to focus on bad things some Jews did, and not choosing to focus on good things that many Jews contributed to the world, then you're cherry picking and you're scapegoating. But only one thing is happening from your attempts to destroy the Jewish people. We get stronger. We become more of a community. We unite. People have been trying to cleanse the world from Jews for generations, but all of them failed. Why? Because we work together. Jews were not allowed to deal in Eastern media in the United States. They started Hollywood and hired Jews. Jews were not allowed to join guilds and buy lands in Europe. What did they do? They were forced into dealing with interest and banking, and now they're blamed for it. Jews will do whatever they have to do to survive, whether you like it or not. But if you don't support the Jews and you don't like what they brought to the world, then stop going to the hospital, or stop using Google Maps, who uses waste technologies, or stop using your USB charger to charge your phone, your headphones, and also stop eating juicy, delicious cherry tomatoes. I can cherry pick with any ethnicity. It doesn't mean that the whole population has a secret mission to dominate the world. Yes, there are rich Jews, there are wealthy Jews, just like there are wealthy Muslims and there are wealthy Christians. It doesn't mean Elon Musk is trying to dominate the world and control the world. It doesn't mean that Bill Gates is trying to dominate and conquer the world. It means that there's wealthy people and there's poor people. And if you choose to focus on the rich and completely ignore the poor Jews, the Jews that have nothing to eat, then your double standard is showing. If you'd like to watch more of my stuff, please check out my channel down below. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit that notification button so you can be notified every time I upload new content. If you'd like to support me and the channel financially, you can do that using Buy Me Coffee or Patreon down in the links below. Also, we now have a Discord that you can join down in the link below. And now you can become a YouTube member and enjoy specific YouTube perks. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.